Hi, this is Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're going to be talking about a bedtime meditation, and I have this little book here that I've shown on my channel before with meditation healing card pack and book. I purchased this at Books A Million, but I'm not sure. It might be available at other bookstores or on Amazon. I will put the link in the description where you can get it from Books A Million. That's just the store that's near where I am, and I will read just a little bit out of the beginning where it talks about the healing powers of meditation, and on the next page where it talks about meditation. The healing powers of meditation. Meditation has the capacity to transform your life. It helps you to deal with unhappiness and anxiety and to resolve conflict. Through meditation, you learn to pay better attention to your feelings, thoughts, perceptions, body, health, energy, and awareness. And on the next page, it says what meditation can do for you. This book includes a wealth of meditation practices and exercise that contribute not only to the health and healing in the body and happiness and contentment in the mind, but also offers insights into what authentic living is all about. The practices can help you to investigate difficult aspects of your personality and realize a profound and liberating wisdom. And then it gives a few keys to, it says keys to pleasure, but it's keys for making your meditation more comfortable for you. Don't limit yourself to a single posture. Don't limit yourself to a single technique. Don't put pressure on yourself to achieve results. Don't force your mind to stay focused on a single point. And don't let yourself become too intense about meditation. And I think all of those things are important because meditation is not something that you should stress about. It's something that you should do to help yourself relieve a little bit of stress. It kind of, whenever you can get more comfortable in meditation, it can kind of help melt the things away from your mind that are causing you stress or causing you anxiety. Whenever I started trying to meditate years ago when I was in college, I had a really hard time finding that quiet center in my mind. Whenever I say that, I picture like a field with a little pond. But whatever it is that that gives you that calm, peace, and relaxing center in your mind is what you should look for. I know I've talked a lot about bedtime meditations because that's most often when I meditate, is whenever I lay down and I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I start counting as I breathe in, and I count the odd numbers as I breathe in and the even numbers as I breathe out, and I keep going until I get lost in the numbers and forget where I was or forget what comes next. That's kind of when my mind starts swirling all of the constant chatter away and starts centering me in to where I feel a little bit more calm and relaxed. And another section from this book that goes along with that, it says, "It is a mistake to think that all meditation is the same and leads to the same outcome. Just as doctors use a variety of medicines to treat illnesses, so people who meditate use a range of methods to achieve their goals. There are meditations for mindfulness, calmness, insight, and realization. There are meditations to relieve suffering, to deal with stress, and to overcome the effects of abuse. There are meditations to develop love and compassion. There are meditations to cultivate peace, contentment, and harmony, and to give access to enlightening spiritual experiences." And then it goes on to talk about the book and what all things you can find in this book. And on the next page, it mentions 10 reasons to meditate. Number 1, overcome stress. 2, to energize the mind. 3, to open the heart. 4, to develop focused attention. 5, to find peace and contentment. 6, to get rid of unhealthy habits, addictions, and preoccupations. 7, to heal old wounds. 8, to overcome sickness and pain. 9, to experience a more rewarding inner life. And 10, to enlighten and liberate yourself. This book, I don't know if there's a glare. This book is really pretty with the pictures, and I think that helps ease your mind and give you a little bit more peace. But it's important to realize that there are as many issues as people have or come across in daily life. There's that many ways to meditate. For each individual, it should be an individualized personal experience where you go inside yourself and kind of calm the constant chatter that kind of goes around on a loop in your mind. It kind of drowns that out for a little while, and you can repeat something over and over to yourself that helps you feel calm and comfortable. And through meditation, it may be important, for me it's important, to go to that center and then give thanks for what I have been rewarded with since my last meditation, and to then ask for assistance from my spirit guides or from the universe with something I'm having problems with. For you, it could be any number of things that you kind of let go of and that you ask for help with, or could be, you could do it, it doesn't even have to be done that way, just whatever feels comfortable to you, whatever it is that helps you feel calm and helps you feel a little bit of peace. That's what meditation is meant to be for you. But since I talk about bedtime meditations a lot, I'm going to read this little section here about bedtime meditation. It says, some people have difficulty getting to sleep. It may be that bodily sensations or particular sounds or thoughts have interrupted the channel between waking and sleep. Generally, it is better to go to sleep after your food has been digested. However, for people who have great trouble in sleeping, it may be useful to drink some warm milk or eat a banana or both before attempting to sleep. Try to get rid of every bit of tension and allow your whole body to settle into the mattress. Keep your body perfectly still and relaxed to maximize the state of restfulness. With practice, the channel to sleep should get easier. And I think that's why I am so fond of bedtime meditations, because I have always had a really hard time getting to sleep. So doing that, counting and kind of melting away the numbers, and doing that short meditation, giving thanks and asking for assistance with another area in my life, is going to that calm center through doing those things is what helps me let go of the day and actually be able to go to sleep. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle and draw a card from the meditation deck, and I'll read the front and the back, and we'll talk about that. And then I think I'm going to use the Healing with Angels cards, because I think angels are a good form of divine energy to focus on during meditation, especially during bedtime meditation when you're giving thanks and asking for assistance. So I've shuffled, I'm not looking at the cards, and I'm just going to draw one. I drew the Joy card. I love these cards. They're so, I really feel the energy, like the happy energy from that person jumping over that ledge on that card. I can really feel what I see in the images on these cards. And then the back tells you a little bit about, I don't know why I keep turning things sideways on there. Gives you a little bit of information about the card. It says, joy. One of the most important purposes of meditation is to create a state of joy in the individuals who practice it. There are many paths to this goal, but the starting point of all is to be receptive to beneficial moral influences. The next section is where you can repeat these things over and over in your mind, if that helps you to find that center of peace for meditation. I shall purge myself of bad thoughts and habits such as selfishness and greed. I shall show compassion for all those who are suffering. The happiness of others is a source of pleasure to me. I may show gratitude for all the good things in my life. And then at the bottom, it talks about when and where you can use these repetitive messages in your mind to try to go into a meditation or to focus on the idea of joy. Since this meditation is closely associated with the rituals of prayer and absolution, a religious building makes a good place for it. It should be really practiced at the same time each day, morning or evening. And so this, I think, goes perfectly with what I've been discussing with bedtime meditation. I think bedtime meditation, bedtime prayer, bedtime, the time to give thanks and for your day or for your week and ask for the angels or the spirit guides or your divine leader, whatever you believe in. That's a good time to focus on these things in order to bring you closer with your religious ties. Whatever your religion is, I think that bedtime is a good time for prayer, and I think that the beginning of meditation can be like, or meditation at all, can be like a prayer to someone. So I think that that just goes in line together. Focus on joy when you do your bedtime meditation tonight. Think of the things that you have to be happy for, and think of the ways in which you can show compassion for others in your daily life, especially, I guess this is Thursday, so maybe throughout the rest of your week and your weekend. I'm shuffling to get some angel cards to go along with the joy and the bedtime meditation talk, and the harmony card jumped out, and that goes perfectly with what we're talking about. Find a way to give thanks, find peace, and ask for assistance in how you can bring more joy into your life and bring harmony into your life and bring joy and harmony between yourself and others. And as I'm shuffling, another card falls out, and this card is Serenity, and that goes perfectly. Serenity, and we're talking about serenity, peace, joy, harmony. These are all very positive, uplifting messages. I'm looking for one more card for this, but I'm not sure if we're going to get another one or not. Those two just kind of jumped out. They go perfectly with the topic where we're talking about joy and bedtime meditations and talking about prayer and aligning yourself with your God, your goddess, your spirit guides, your angels, your whatever divine energy guides you. I think, I turned that over and I saw this card, and Miracles is the last card that I've drawn. And they all are quite spiritual, quite religious, and I think that's what meditation has been for me and what meditation is for a lot of people. Whenever you can go inside yourself and find that calmness and peace and give thanks to your Creator for the joy that you have in your life and ask for how you can get rid of bad habits and how you can move forward in bringing more joy into your life, and then you feel more peace and harmony, peace, serenity, harmony in your life, and that's when you're able to open yourself up to the miracles that the universe or your spirit guides can, or your angels can provide for you. That's when things start to happen that are meant to happen for you. So what I want you to do whenever you lay down to go to bed tonight, I want you to pick one of these phrases off of this joy card and focus that over and over and over in your mind until the words kind of melt away, and then see if you can find even a glimpse of that moment of calmness and stillness in your mind, so that you can go into tomorrow with more harmony, serenity, and serenity, so that you can be more open to the miracles that are meant for you. And these sayings, one more time, are: I shall purge myself of bad thoughts and habits such as selfishness and greed. I shall show compassion for all those who are suffering. The happiness of others is a source of pleasure to me. May I show gratitude for all the good things in my life. And you can pick any one of those things that calls to you in this moment and focus on that tonight for your bedtime meditation. And then I think as you drift off to sleep, if you give thanks and you ask for ways in which to make things better, you'll be given the answers in which things will be made that you can do to make your life better. And I think through that you'll find the peace, calm, harmony, and serenity. And I think that all of these go together really well. And I know this has been a bit long, and I apologize for that, but I thank you for watching, and I hope you have a blessed evening. And I hope into your weekend, if you can focus on this meditation at bedtime for the next 2 or 3 nights, I hope into your weekend, going into next week, I hope that some of your issues can start to be resolved and that you'll feel that serenity in your daily life. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed evening.